Hey, what's up everyone, Sangritan here. We're back for another game of Dune Imperium Ranked, as usual, top 4 currently with 1944 hero or something like that. So yeah, let's just try to climb to 2000 would be the goal. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So leader selection here, I'm player 4. What do we have exactly? A Truesayer, Drum Delegate, Stitched Horror, huge. Rest I'm not too interested in. Memo quarters. I think it's always going to be Baron here as player 4. I just enjoy it. What can I say? Player 3 takes Handro. Skido gonna take. My bet is Lido, because it rhymes. And Miragino. Might take Rumber to try and get that memo quarters. Right, port space into ring to desert to get memo quarters. Or ring to Technical works as well for that. He's the only one that has that early advantage. There's no bees, no Memnon, no Inessa that can counter those plans, so I think it's worth a shot, to be honest. I would probably go for that. But let's see. Hopefully we're not playing with the bot. I think he chose himself, if I'm not mistaken, which is good news. Perfect. That's not a combat I want to master stroke for anyways. So, I mean, I say perfect, it's not perfect. I have all my greens and both my cities here. So these hands are not great ever, but at least I don't have both my factions in that hand, because that would have maybe forced me a bit into master stroking here. But now that that's not the case... Oh wait, maybe it was still bot that chose his leader then. He's still offline here. What I might be looking at is spice into tech negotiation then, to try and get memo. And to mess with them. I mean, it's only if Imperial Basin is open. Okay, him going for space kind of tells me he's gonna get that. He has that ring, right, to get memo quarters and open up shipping for himself. But it also lets Lido get an early Swordmaster if he can smuggle up and down. Well. It's 5 minutes since the queue started, or the game should have started. And we have seen a grand total of 1 move so far. Okay, Imperial Basin instead. Can I dream of a smuggling here? I doubt, right? Yep, not happening. So I guess I go tech negotiation with the dagger. Then maybe Carthage if that's the open. really not a good hand, and I don't want to spend my water, obviously. So it does leave me with little options. Tech negotiation at least puts me on 5, if anything. And if Rumbler doesn't have the ring, then I might still get Memo Closes next round. Never mind, I don't, because I have no green. Yeah. Okay, he takes a spice, but not with the ring, so he is getting ready to get that Memo Coda next round. But Lido could take shipping for himself at that point. And still suits tops up with 3 troops. Party warriors. Okay. Our Thag is the intrigue that Andrew didn't want, so I don't know how good that can be, but it still yields me a troop and whatever that intrigue still is, I guess. On the other hand, revealing on 5, if I nuke, we might find something cool, but a bit too speculative, so yeah, let's just go here. Oh, no. Typically the kind of stuff I absolutely don't want, like literally. There's stuff like Windfall where you're like, well, not so useful. This is clogging my hand. This is not okay. I hate that. He's on the 5 nukes. Yeah, I wouldn't have found anything with my early reveal, so and early nuke. I mean, yeah, still some cool stuff, but nothing worth an early reveal. This would be great though. This I'm very happy with. Obviously test is also something, but withdrawal just has this reveal action, and I love reveal actions. Also because it keeps your opponents guessing, does he have it, does he come into the combat because of that? Kind of forces everyone into committing more than they might want with combat and get a win. Okay, here, economic withdrawal, nobody won the fight then. Oh, he goes Mimicons then. Get that. And I might put one space on Hardy if I can. Because Lido goes shipping and he's the only one with the water, so if I'm left with 4 space, so I can do that. Up, and then, up here, then Hardy, trigger my Master Stroke, get shipping for my set next round, get this if I win the fight. Yeah, would look pretty good. Yeah, Lido goes shipping. Master with the ring to get additional. The additional shipping bump there, not too bad. Does he have city? Yes, so he probably goes Carthage. I just hope not to beat me there. Yeah, has no daggers, so at least that he can apply me without the combat. Okay, this still seems very good. Where I was distracted for a second here. Jamis gone. That's it. Okay, I'll take test, I guess. I really just need to see a yellow next round, so I'm a bit scared, but surely that's gonna be alright. Has to be. Could take a wind traps on the way if I up now, obviously. Then I could ship up down, take wind traps for water, run back a party warriors, possibly. And merchants, interesting. Give me an experimentation here. No, but we still have some fun stuff here. Great blood. Would that be a hardy? Could be. I might wanna... I think I have an idea. I pumped this up, then I try to hardy, withdraw to get this, and that would be enough Solari for my Swordmaster next round. It's gonna be a lot of troops though. 8 troops, 9 troops, wait. 4, 6, 8. I send out 4, I withdraw 3. Okay, 7 troops, yeah. Okay, well, I guess it is what it is. But I would want to try that, yeah. And I will then use my rings ability because... Right, or I could smuggle instead, smuggle down. 6 Solari, that's 6 Solari, 7. I could expect Lido to ship down recall for Solari and feed me my Swordmaster. A bit risky, I think I'd rather just take... Wait, before making that choice, let's still have a quick look at the intrigue. Calculated higher, yeah, might be useful at some point. Not right now though. So murky. Okay then, yeah, either hardy or hold space for me. Might not even withdraw, to be honest, if Andrew's not... I hope he just doesn't menta, because if he menta, I won't know if he goes high-level before making my reveal. But if he doesn't go menta, then he places 2 agents before that, right? If all space top decks me an experimentation, then I could get stitched, potentially. He spends this price, Holtzman. Okay, well, that's probably a win for me, right? There are a bunch of intrigues, especially on Rumber, but the dagger here. I might not withdraw then. Depends a bit on what these guys do, but Ido, for instance, sitting on 0 intrigues. And this is a bit awkward now. Let's see if I try to fight for both or not. Otherwise, the thing is, if I don't withdraw, I'm short for my Swordmaster. So I will need either to send Diplo to Wealth or Full Space, or ship up down take Solari. Whereas if I withdraw, I could then ship up with my first action next round, and he's chasing me. I think I go for the VP, and I don't really care about 2 alliances, because even if I withdraw now, it's not a given I can maintain 2 alliances. Whereas this is a VP. It is one that I seemingly get. Come on, give me a beauty. Oh. There was one like that just before, right? I just nuked it. Yeah, that's it. Landing rights? Yeah, probably landing rights. Yeah, I'm keeping my troops in there. I think Lido with just 1 agent. If he top decks an intrigue, then he can beat me, but I'll bet on that not happening. Yeah, Stitched is gone. That's sad. I wish I just top decked an experimentation. Yeah, I need to start playing them though. Maybe I do just ship up down, then Swordmaster, then play Diplo. Oh wait, he has 8 now. Ah, he revealed Chom Delegate. Okay, well, delays my Swordmaster by 1 more round, sadly. But it means I just ship up and play Diplo. Diplo to full space maybe to bump up that. Replacing. Doesn't get an intrigue, so unless Rumber can go crazy here with 2 intrigues, I don't think there's a way for me to lose that fight. I still think it was the right call. I mean, maybe withdrawing here to get my Swordmaster one round early would have made sense, but that's a point, and that's just a point I can get and deny that point from others while still potentially fighting for those points. So I still think it's the right way, even if it delays my Swordmaster by 1 round. If we were talking like 3 rounds, like I would be the first one, round 2 to get it, then yeah, I would probably have withdrawn to make sure I can get my Swordmaster and not be delayed by like in the whole 3 rounds, but we're talking 1 round here. Fix Gola. Does he have Jammies for double trash? Ring for double bumps? Opter, yeah. Okay. No way. Ah, okay. Just to get 1 spice. I was scared that he actually had it to beat me. I'd still have it though? No, okay. Oof. There's a private army would have done it. And that would have given me the worst of both worlds. Okay, so thinking if he didn't get any greens, I'm maybe a bit in the trouble because then he delays me by another round, but let's still try to go up here. I think with my landing rights as well, it just makes sense. And I could run it back on another hardy if nobody goes. Get my water reimbursed, get that alliance instead. No, he gets some water. But Haga Basin for Lido would be a potential highliner. Doesn't do that. Well, I might just as well do that. Because otherwise I might struggle a bit to try and get those 2 friendships and go for 2 alliances. Gonna run it back for a 3rd Hardy Warriors in a row. Funded it. Or I could experiment to Haga and take the Menta to play Diplo afterwards. I like that. It's a lot of spicy. I don't really care that much about this fight. So let's do that. It also gets me to play my experimentations, actually. It's not that bad. I deploy here. Maybe 1 troop. Lido and Romber are pretty low on troops there, so I think Diplo goes where could be still suits False Space or Wealth. I think False Space or Wealth makes maybe a bit more sense for my Swordmaster next round. Maybe just Wealth, not forcing it here, because I can feel Lido is eager to potentially get that. Although it also works for his memo, so not sure. Do I ever take subject instead of reclaiming? I'm not sure, because I'm still 2 research actions away. False Space is actually not too bad, just for the benefit of getting a False Space card in my deck, though. Because except Diplo and Test, I don't really have any other faction. So I could do that. But then, yeah, that Emperor and BG friendships. BG is okay, I guess, but yeah, well, landing rights, negotiated, I'm here. It should be fine, though. I could get those a bit later, right? Because that's 1 bump, negotiated withdrawal would be a bump, so that's 1 friendship sorted. Going once with Test of Humanity, for instance, here, and I'm already, yeah, halfway there. It's just gonna be about my alliances afterwards, though. My alliances. I'm already committed to getting both of them. Yeah, let me go False Space. I think it increases my chance of having a good hand next round. A hand I can play with. Lido going hardy, but I hope he's not the one winning that fight though. Because with his ring, he can definitely take that very easily, and then he will focus this. Maybe even come mess there, although this one is a bit safer for him, but that would obviously be much more painful for me if he starts fighting me on both, because he might also just end up with both. So I kind of hope Andro fights here. Or that I get a private army or something. Win it myself. Because I will get an intrigue from reclaiming or from buying this. Remains to be seen. I think it's just reclaiming though. He did not? Okay, he still ended up changing his mind twice. Maybe I still take that. Because if I draw them the right way, I'd be pretty happy to have that We'll try and get to that empty Lex truck, right? So yeah, let's take it. Let's take it. Rapid. Do I rapid here? I'll be on 8. Or no, right? I keep. Oh yeah, no, of course I keep. With negotiated withdrawal, we can set up something absolutely fantastic with that. Like around 7, 9, 10 troops, rapid, something like that. Secret forces as well. Okay. I think we could be cooking here. Rapid is huge. I almost blundered it on this. Impatience. Impatience is dangerous, guys. Thank God I thought for a second and I just looked at my deck. First, to be honest, I just thought about landing right. Like, yeah, I'll be playing on the shipping track quite a bit, so I can gather troops. Then I remembered, wait, I have negotiated withdrawal. This thing with rapid mobilization is beautiful. Because usually the problem is you get too many troops with negotiated, so being able to deploy all of them is just perfect. Now, Lido winning that would not be perfect, but my rapid would just have tied him. Actually, no, I would be on 9, but yeah, never mind. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. I love that. Denying him, it's beautiful. I'm loving that. Yeah, this is not a combat we really want to fight for too hard. I don't have any yellows, but I'm not first at shipping anyways, because both Lido and Andrew have it. Yeah, I might want to sword first, just so that I can test selective trash that dagger. The idea. Then Diplo, maybe hardly if we top deck negotiated. Just generate troops, get bumps out of negotiated. He's gonna graft shipping his ring with Gola. Not. In which case he could catch up here or take his friendship there or catch up here. Yeah, he can. I mean, Lido is a pain. We know that when it comes to influence, he is the one that can really catch up. So, okay, no, he goes with shipping, with Smuggle Thopter. It means he probably wants to play Gola with Ring, right? Because he could have Gola the Thopter right now. I think he had it in hand. Yeah, first Swordmaster just so that I can trash that dagger after using it. Because yeah, I'm not really in a hurry to get Swordmaster technically. Unless there is a voice, but I don't remember having seen that. I'm pretty happy with that smuggle block. Because I think I wouldn't be surprised if Lido actually wanted to go smuggle with his ring and Gola and set up a double bump with that, plus another bump catching up somewhere. Given Gola's ability to replicate an agent box. This Lido is a bit slow. Not gonna complain too much about that, but I mean, when it happens once or twice or thrice, it can, but it feels like it's every agent turn. He's just taking the entirety of his timer to do stuff that we knew he was gonna do. I mean, Ring and Gola was gonna happen. You are gonna catch up here. Surprise, you are gonna take them. Yes. Surprise. So yeah, this is kind of stuff we were expecting. Oh no! Selective would have been so good for me here. Well, I guess it's just gonna be secrets. And Diplo will go either Wealth or maybe Hardy. Generate more troops. Get my wood back. Infiltrate not bad. Infiltrate very good. Gonna keep that probably for shipping at some point if we feel like it. Going to that Chomerky. Or I mean invasion ships if we ever need more troops, but I think we should just be pretty patient with that. It's gonna be alright between the withdrawals, this when we ever get the High Council seat, these troops. I think, yeah, but Chomerky on the other hand is 2 more intrigues and I need to... Well, I would play Infiltrate to go shipping, so I would still have 2 here, another 2 coming up. I would need to hope for something that I can burn. Could go Wealth with that, to be honest. It gets me to 4 Solari. Plus whoever goes Carthag will give me a 5th at some point to go High Council. Then I can reclaim here to get Spice, which I'd rather do. I don't want to reclaim for Solari. It's gonna be a bit too much in the end. Spend machine gun invasion ships. Where that's gone. Okay, probably a sacrifice, right? Or a staged incident, because in Pro you have your sword master, you have 13 Solari. Okay, and he comes here as well. That starts to piss me off. Bro, you can't fight for all alliances still. Or can you? Still decides to go for it. Maybe I Hardy to still get it just before him, that he needs to put extra efforts if he really wants to steal it. But he doesn't have crazy stuff, no? Like, his ring is pretty much the only thing that gives him influence besides Diplo, no? So yeah, Angola. Wealth is gone, yeah, then I guess I go for it. It's my last option for that deploy. Okay, he has Jamis. He also has memo corders, true, so that's maybe what he's looking at. Well, not here, because here he definitely challenges me, but that maybe. I'll keep my troops happy with recruiting more. That would be 7, that would be 9, and would be pretty close to full garrison already. Next round I need to find a way to reclaim and probably get there to just make sure I get that point and that I don't need my specimens anymore, so that when the time comes for that, round 7 or 8 depending on the kind of combat we see, then I can get a full deployment out. Or persuasion, nothing too crazy here that I want to see, so let's take a diesel for persuasion, be done with it. $15, that's nuts. Yeah, exactly what I was about to say. Maybe you would still take the Spiceman's Flow after uncovering, but always first uncover before taking what is here, because what is here is going to stay here, no new information. What you take from here, uncover something behind it. So maybe you would not have taken Kwisatz, fine, but now you don't get to make that decision because it's too late. You took Spiceman's Flow, so not a great sequence of actions. You first need to take what gives you more information and then you get to that stuff. Because, yeah, Kwisatz round 5, to be honest, I still think it should have been a Spiceman's Flow anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But let's say it was a Trom directorship, would have put him here, okay, a friendship here. Yeah, okay, it's maybe not as crazy either, but you might want to actually deny it from someone else. Or you might still feel like you want to do that because you have, I don't know, a plans within plans, which is not the case here. But then you would feel very stupid not to be able to undo what you did because you bought Spiceman's Flow before uncovering here. So yeah. Is he opening a bank there? 19 Solar is crazy. Harvest cells. Okay, so that was probably it. Now he can reclaim to get that spice. Demand respect. Oh, nice little move there. Okay, we have that and that. That's interesting. Let's see what our boy Lido does, because I might be able to cap that, for instance, or this. I just landing rights, that's a bump. Negotiated is another bump. If I withdraw, and full space can be a bump anywhere. So let's see. And we don't have subject in hand, which is great, so I need to play experimentation, full space, and landing rights. Because then experimentation puts me here. But I won't be able to reclaim those specimen. Unless, I mean, I buy something else, maybe. Full space draws me a card as well, which I hope is not subject. There we go. Lido roping again. Ships with the ring. Gonna take that, I guess. Okay, he catches up here and goes up there. Okay. What am I doing? I think I go up here, right? Because that's the one where he has jammies. This is alright, I guess. Do I hardy though? I have 5 troops left in supply. So this is 2. Whoever gets secret forces out, I'm not sure. Could infiltrate afterwards to shipping, maybe get that Jomerky. I kind of want a full space first, so I think it's full space to hardy. Just generate that extra few troops. Dagger here is fine, I guess. Although getting experimentation wouldn't have been bad to reclaim. I'm gonna send out 3, because I'm not sure do I want maybe a piece of that? I think I can always decide afterwards, because I'm probably gonna send landing right somewhere. But Lido's doing a great job in slowing me down, because otherwise I would have been able to focus my friendships here for 7, for 8. I just can't do that because he's on my back there. Need to cap that one. Hopefully that's not an intrigue that allows him to double bump, otherwise that looks a bit stupid, but I had no way of doing it in one go, so I needed to go the sequential way. 1 now, 1 afterwards by infiltrating shipping, I think, take Chomerky, and then play landing rights for an extra bump to then ship probably again next round with experimentation. Would be the idea, probably. But just 3 troops left in supply. I think I need to come down here and probably at some point I will need to convert to a specimen. Unless I go landing rights to Arakin and top deck experimentation, which wouldn't be bad, but it does mean that subject won't work next round unless I see experimentation again to go over the line. So it's a bit of a plus-minus situation. And if I top deck subject, it's just worse, because then I don't have those specimens, don't have the intrigue. I know what he's trying to do. He wants to jam his hardy afterwards. Thinking I can't cap it right now. I don't know. It's definitely the priority. Okay, beautiful secrets blocked, then I can definitely go get that Chomerky. Let me first go get Chomerky, see what it gives me, and then we can decide for everything else. Urgent mission. Okay, not bad. Chom shares. That means I take Solari. And I use it right away. That's exactly why you take first. That's the perfect example, actually. I would have taken Spice 100% of the time. But this is exactly why you need to take your intrigues first before anything else. Urgent mission for next round, maybe. If I get double shipping next round. No, it's not helping though. But it could still be very valuable. Do I try to get experimentation? It's 1 in 3. Do I go Arakeen? I don't think I fight this though, at least not at this stage. I'd rather work on my friendships with withdrawal. What are you gonna do with Jamis? One troop left in supply. Oh, but wait, no. So if I go Arakeen right now, I do recruit 1 troop. Which means if I draw experimentation, it does not give me a specimen, so I cannot reclaim them. So it's not worth it. But I could take Chair Dog, I guess, if I know that I'm gonna need to convert them. But does Chair Dog really do something for me? Not really. Except playing experimentation on the city, but I'm not sure I really care that much about that. But yeah, Arakeen's not really a thing for me. Orthag, I don't really want an urgent mission this round, right? I guess it's just siege. That water is not doing so much for me though. I'm a gambler, let's go Orthag. Dispatch, not bad. Okay, I might use it this round actually. Might use it this round. He has, right, invasion ships, so he could invade here, which I don't want. I don't want to deploy more, but I will recall this agent then. Probably dispatch dagger on wealth. Could go selective, but selective not doing much for me, and it does trash 1 card out of my deck. Gives me that friendship. Or I could just dispatch. Ah, never mind. Force is gone now. Dispatch to wealth. Or dispatch to selective. There goes Jamis. So his next hand does not have deploy. He has Gola with nothing, right? Gola. With Smuggler Thopter. No, okay. That's pretty good. So he intends on going shipping, I guess, with it, or smuggling. And draw into deploy something to steal that, I assume. So I'll dispatch my dagger. Do I selective or not? I don't think it's really the play. There's no troops, right? Absolutely no troops. But drawing... If I needed to draw experimentation, I would have selective here. But I think it's just better go wealth. Also because I have access with Best of Humanity to Bene, whereas I don't really have access to wealth except with Diplo. Or, I mean, yeah. And now withdrawal probably takes me that friendship. For 8, this I lose, I'm back to 7. This, I'm up to 8 again. This is 9, and winning the fight with the rapid, if it's a 2VP, would be 11. Andrew, pretty dangerous with 2 Spice flows there. He's on 9 points technically with his Huntsman already. He has all his friendships plus the Tilak strike, so all the easy points are behind him. So we retreat. What do we retreat for? Do I want to try to keep the alliance? No, I think I really just go here. Wait, take Chair Dog then. I'm down to, yeah, 0 troops, so I need to convert them, right? But to go with experimentation is useless because I'm not going to reveal any specimens. Go with anything else, it's just getting 1 persuasion back, but I spent 1 persuasion on Chair Dog. It does bring me to city though, so I could play this or this on the city. Yeah, okay, maybe. Oh, but I can't put it top of the deck. Well, never mind. Yeah, I'm good. Solari on him, 13 on them. Are they opening a bank there? Together. High priority travel. To be honest, maybe I was better off just converting my specimens into cubes and not taking Chair Dog, because I'm not sure I'd be very happy to see Chair Dog right now. But I have 2 troops left now, so typically a reclaim here would work. That's probably what's gonna happen, or a city, at least 1 more troop. Okay, Karakin. Okay, yeah, I need to play both. First experimentation, I guess, and then subject to get that beaten. Otherwise I don't get it. So a perfect experiment. Shit. Why? No, because his ring doesn't have his ring right now, right? The ring right now. But I don't have any access, so I think I take my bump there. Not taking specimens. And we have 12 troops. That's the maximum. Oh, but wait, no. I'm still gonna try to defend it actually. Because I have withdrawal in hand, so I can send out 3 troops, withdraw them, and send them back out. Oh, but I will need 2 combat space because I can't recruit on the city space. Yeah, okay, well. So let me defend that still. Still take that. Nice. Extra troops. So yeah, I need to spend subject here and signet on a city or wherever. Lido probably goes smuggling with Smugglerthopter or goes Haga. Weird from Romber not to go smuggling here, actually. Why going all the way up? If not to reclaim. Does he have a way? Could go grab that device instead, but then I don't get that anymore. In that case, I should not have taken that and rather go here, go get Dreadnought, that device, and send it out with the ring on a city. Yeah, smuggling. Hopefully doesn't draw a Diplo. He has, yeah, a very slim deck though. That's one thing. He has a very slim deck. Let's see if he fights that. I hope not. You take this, right? Take it here. Don't mess with me. Oh, or there. Yeah, that's fine as well. That is fine. Bring to siege and subject to Haga would be great, but I'm a bit scared. This will probably be taken, right? So then... But nobody will go Imperial Basin. They have enough water. I'm still tempted somewhat to go ring to siege first, because it also gives me an intrigue. No way. No way. This is beautiful. Ah, but... Yeah, I can retreat 3 units, but then it means I won't have my Dreadnought in. Right? Or can I now deploy? No, okay. Yeah, because this does not allow me to rapid units, only troops. Because I was thinking now I could go with the subject. Ah, no, never mind. I spent my Solari as well. Forget it. Oh, I mean, no, I could have gotten that device from tech negotiation then. But then I can't withdraw for this, so I have the same problem as before. Okay, if I can get that, that's some nice tiebreaker spies. Oh, he's going Highliner, right? Actually, if he drew into his Diplo. But if he plays his ring first, then he could catch up and steal. If he plays Highliner right now, he can't catch up with the ring. But I don't think he has any other accesses, so unless he has an intrigue for it, I don't think he could steal. I kinda hope he goes Highliner right now. If he goes ring on a spice tile to keep the 6, I'll be scared and I'll probably lose that. For his memo quarters, he would need his ring to rather take it here. That's 1 point as well for him. That's also potentially a point, so he might see something else. Okay, he goes Highlander here. As long as there is no intrigue, I don't think he can steal. And I get this. Beautiful. 7 water and 14 Solari. Oh, 2 spices flows plus Holtzman. That's already 11. If he has corner, that's 13. It's GG, but hope it's not corner the market. Because I can get to 12 at best if I'm not robbed of that. I'll just send out this one. Retreat 3 troops. Get this and rapid all troops out again. Wait, 12? Oh yeah, yeah, 12, get that friendship. True. Get that. True, because he can infiltrate, that's why he didn't go shipping first, because delegate was giving him. Or didn't go smuggling, because he had delegate. Please don't steal. I hope you don't have a way. Great fight. Oh, I forgot to check that. Yeah, okay. Well, there was nothing I could have done about that, so I hope there's no endgame here. If it's corner, anyways, I would not have won, so no regret. But I'll still, yeah, just take this. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so be it. Because he doesn't have an endgame that could be worth 1 point, I think, right? No plans. Could just be tiebreaker, which that would really hurt, though. He has tiebreaker. Be mad. So we want friendship with Bennett. 9 and 9. There we go. Hello, liaison. Very good. Because right now, yeah, I'd be on 11. He's on 11 already. Whatever kind of end games he might have. Just corner and tiebreaker are the two that can win him the game. Let's see. Because, I mean, there is a world in which he has Alaramada and Private Army, which would just tie him up with me, and then we go for another round. That would suck big time. Okay, at least not the worst case scenario on that side. 11. Ourselves. Let's go. Fantastic. Oh, true, Chomraki. I didn't need Spice Tiebreaker. In that case, it was probably better to wait per basin. True, then Tiebreaker would not have worked. Oops. My bad. Alright, 11 points. Late combat right now. That was beautiful with that rapid clutch, very clutch endgame, clutch intrigue we got for that endgame. One earlier combat. Femin Alliance, we just got that one stolen at the end. Chomsha's pretty nice as well. And yeah, that's basically it. The rest are friendships. So let's have a quick look what it means on the board. Get closer to 1950 now, maybe a bit below 1949 is my guess, but I'm not sure anymore. 1949 exactly. All right, on we go. Another 51 to get to 2000 ELO. Let's go, guys. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining. If you enjoyed, please hit that like, subscribe as well. I hope to see you very soon again. Have a good one. Bye-bye.